Bonjour Taurus, and welcome back to my channel. Claude here. Thank you for joining me for your messages from your ancestors for January. I hope you are all doing well. This is the kind of reading where I channel ancestors' energies or passed on loved ones and get obviously different various messages. So as always, this is general reading. Please remember this and just take what resonates. And if it doesn't resonate, it's just not your message. So if you would like to take a couple of deep breaths to connect to the energies of my decks, now's the time to do so. So what messages do my Taurus querents need to hear from their ancestors and passed on loved ones, please? What do they need to hear for their highest good? So I'm going to grab a couple of cards from this deck, one at the top, one at the bottom, and then one from this deck here. Now all the decks I use are listed in the description box below. I have reviewed all of them, so there's a link to their reviews and how to get them in the description box below as always. And this one. Okay, so let's see what we have. So we have card 31, connection, and we have card 30, oh, they follow each other, resilience. We also have the full moon in Leo, go wild. Okay, so the messages that I'm getting are that obviously it's to do with a relationship. That doesn't necessarily mean that we're talking about a relationship that's in the actual 3D. I'm also sensing the connection with your ancestors or a passed on loved one, someone who's passed on recently. So there is a strong message about, you know, it's reassuring. You are connected, you may not feel it. You may, for some of you, feel lonely as well. But with the card of resilience, this is really saying that, you know, you are strong. What you have been through has made you this strong person, and you can take on whatever comes your way, is really the energy that I'm getting. For some of you, and it's a special message for someone out there, you may have lost someone who you felt was your rock. And basically, with having the card of resilience here, this is really saying to you that you've got this on your own. You do not need them, and besides which, they are around you. That's why the cards are coming out in this reading. For others, this may be talking about problems that you've been having with a connection. So in a relationship, for instance, there may be you know, a rocky patch is what they're saying to me, and they're saying, you know, to stand the course, to persevere, and not give up is the message I'm getting very, very strongly. That, you know, there's always ebb and flow, high and lows in all of the connections and relationships we have, and that it's normal. So it's just saying, you know, keep at it is what I'm hearing. And for others, again, this will not resonate with all of you. The card connection is giving me a message of you having connected with somebody to do with your career. And they're saying, just have faith in yourself and in your own abilities, because the next card talks about going wild. Now you can see how empowered this lion is. This is representing really the fire energy of Leo, and Leos are, generally speaking, confident in their own abilities, talents and capabilities. And going wild really is saying fully trust yourself, do things that you may be thinking, oh, maybe I shouldn't, but just really go for it. And if we're talking back to this message of maybe having fear for the future because you've lost someone. They're saying that you've got this, and to just give 200% to whatever it is you're considering doing is what I'm hearing. And be creative. If you're feeling inspired right now, it's because your ancestors, your passed on loved ones are giving you downloads. Now, we are not always aware, but we are all psychics, and we all get messages. And sometimes when an idea pops in our heads, we think, oh, well, I just had this great idea. But actually, it was planted there by your spirit guides, by your ancestors, you know, whoever you work with and whoever is around you at that time. But what I'm seeing very clearly, whether in whatever message that I've just been giving you, is the importance of having faith in yourself and in your talents, and the fact that whether you're having problems in a relationship or whether you are feeling apprehensive because you've lost your rock, is what they keep on saying, that you've got this, it's making you stronger, and you know, you've got the confidence of the Leo, and just to really go for it is what I'm hearing. So let's have a look at what the tarot has to say. So we have the Page of Swords, the Three of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have the King of Wands. Let me make some room for this so you can still see it. I think you can. Okay, so the Page of Swords. Now, pages represents news and messages coming your way, or new direction. Swords is to do with the mental realm, so anything to do with your thoughts, your ideas, but also truth and communication. So seeing this under the card of connection as a clarification is really saying to me that you may have found out something that was not easy, because you have the resilience card afterwards. So you may have been slightly upset about it or disappointed for some of you. So there may be that. For some of you, there may be the Page of Swords is somebody who's learning. So there may be a need to learn more about this person, because this is an important connection and you may not realize it yet, but with resilience, this is going to grow into something even better. So there may be that aspect, and obviously, you know, take what resonates with your current circumstances. It may also represent a new direction, a new way of thinking. So maybe looking at this connection in a different way and thinking about what you've learned from it as well is what they're saying to me very strongly. And under resilience, we have the Three of Wands. Now, to me, this is a perfect explanation of resilience, because 3 represents the growth, the expansion, the evolution of anything. So movement, and Wands being the fire energy, which we have here as well, and we have the King of Wands. This is really talking about passion and desire, you know, what really ignites you. Now, the Three of Wands energy is having a goal and starting to see the growth of it, you know, starting to see improvements, and also staying positive, because the Three of Wands is actually a confident energy, because generally speaking in the Rider-Waite-Smith you will see the ships are going out and the figure is on the cliff looking at the ships going out. This person has worked very hard and has put all of their money and effort into the ships coming out in the hope that they're going to get more. And then obviously with the Four of Wands, when the ships arrive, there's something to celebrate, there's a landmark. So this is a confident attitude, and not someone who's going to go halfway, and someone's going to push and stay the course, which obviously works really well with the resilience card. And then under the Go Wild card, you have the Queen of Swords. Now, Queens represents patience and understanding in any suit. Swords, as I spoke to you about, is the mental realm. The Queen of Swords is someone who has clarity, someone who's very sharp intellectually, and someone who is fair, can be trusted to be fair, because they rely on facts. They are not led by their emotions when they make decisions. So with the Go Wild card, I see this as maybe you, not saying that you're boring, okay, that's not what I'm trying to say, but the message I'm getting is that they're saying drop your guard. The Queen of Swords is always shown with her sword up, as you can see, right in front of her heart, and they're saying allow whatever inspiration you have, you know, messages you're getting, you know, ideas and things that may seem a bit crazy, you know, and out of the ordinary for you, they are saying just go for it and drop your guard. It's, you know, very good to be like the Queen of Swords, because, you know, you can see through the BS and you don't tolerate crap, literally. And obviously it's a very good attitude to have, just generally speaking, but in this specific occasion and instance, your ancestors are saying to really, really go for it, and you know, not to be on the defensive is what I'm hearing. Because at the bottom we have this King of Wands here. Now, the Kings represents mastery, they represent expertise in their suit, and this is the wand energy, so the passion, the desire. So this is someone who would take calculated risks. This is somebody who's a very good leader, somebody who, you know, has incredible potential, sees opportunities and sees them, because they know how to maximize opportunity. They're very good manifestors, and that's why your ancestors are saying, go wild. Now, if it's to do with a romantic connection, this is saying that with a different perspective and giving it the time, you know, stay the course and really being yourself, maybe get a little bit more light-hearted, not as serious all the time, you'll get that King of Wands. But that's a special message for some of you. For others, this is really saying that, you know, there's so much potential, and there will be opportunities for you that will manifest as long as you stay the course, you push, and you embrace your own personality, your own quirkiness is what I'm hearing as well. So I'm going to get a final message from this oracle deck, and I will read you the quick guidebook explanation of the card. So can we have a final message to close out this reading, please? Okay, so the forest that you have is the, I'm not sure I can pronounce this properly, but I will try, brachiated jasper. And underneath it, it says reparation. So let me show you that, because the artwork is very, very pretty. And I'm going to grab the guidebook, and it's a very short explanation, but it gets to the point very nicely. The land here has seen much change. Let me show you the cards so you can see it better. So the land here has seen much change, breaking over and over, yet also having the ability to heal itself and shape into something more beautiful every time, with new life, new trees springing from old fissures. This stone has been broken, then repeatedly filled with veins of quartz and hematite. This forest reminds us that we can heal no matter the past, yet we all heal in different, sometimes surprising ways. It's grounding, calming for days when we feel broken. It tells us that it's worth keeping an open mind to find new ways of living, of changing our habits, meeting new people, and becoming a better version of ourselves every day. Now, I couldn't have found a better card really for you to end this. Go wild, embrace your own quirkiness, as I said to you. Stay the course, you're on the right path, just do not give up. That really is a beautiful reading. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey through the cards with me. If you found this message helpful in any ways, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. As always, I thank you for the time. It's your most precious commodity. I'm so grateful you chose to spend it with me. I wish you a wonderful end of the month, and I'll see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir.